Hey everyone! Welcome to the final part of my kitchen rejuvenation series, my in-depth kitchen tour, where I'm going to take you into all of my cabinets and all of my drawers so you can see everything and how I organize all of my different kitchen components. It's going to be a little bit long, I'm warning you. I have a rather large kitchen and I have a lot of stuff that I keep in the kitchen, and so I'm going to try to talk as quickly as possible without, sounding like the... Do you guys remember those like Mighty Machine commercials where the guy talked really fast about the little like cars? Whatever, that was a weird tangent there, but yeah. So here we go into my kitchen. I hope you guys enjoy. So here's my kitchen. You guys have seen it before if you've watched my other 20-minute kitchen pickup or, my lining my drawers or my pantry video. I'm just going to give you a bit of a closer look inside my cabinets and stuff, but first I'll just give you an overall look. We have this big jutting, I guess you would call it a peninsula, with all the cabinets and drawers. I mean, there's just so much storage space in this kitchen. The sink, cabinets are beauteous, and the stove, my toaster, more cabinets, microwave, electric stove, oven, and then there's our pantry. And that's basically the layout. It's an open plan. Well, I mean, it opens up. Over there is our like breakfast nook, and then my family room is behind me. But I'm going to give you an in-depth look. You guys already know about my catch-all basket. If you watch my 20-minute pickup, I try not to keep too much stuff on the counter. We've got our phones up here. My phone is charging on this little thing. I got the Container Store around Christmas time by OXO. And I have a little plant, and those little ceramic dishes hold my supplements for the day. And then I have things I use a lot that I leave out, and if we have company coming over, I'll put all that away. But I use my Nivea hand cream and cuticle cream and lip balm and stuff all the time, so I just leave that stuff out. So this is my kitchen junk drawer, whatever you want to call it. And I actually filmed a whole bit about it in a different video, so I'm just going to cut that in here. So edit that in. And then below that we have this pull-out cabinets, and on the bottom one I have trays, woven baskets, and in this little thing I put rubber bands and twisty ties. And then up here I have my salad bowl and bowls and tongs. These are trivets, like woven trivets. These are like nicer napkins. We have a little thing of, just like everyday crappy napkins up there. And then I have my travel agave. If we're going on vacation, I always bring agave with me, and my digestive enzymes. That's what's in that. And then in this cabinet is actually our trash, and this always confuses people because usually the trash is like under the sink. Well, not in our house, it's way over here. But this pulls out, and I do trash and recycling. So there's that. This drawer houses our like main silverware. This is the silverware we registered for when we got married, and I love it. I have a lot of it. I have even more of it in storage in the mudroom that I pull out when we have big family gatherings such as Thanksgiving. Then these little drawers have kitchen tools in them, so measuring cups, measuring spoons. These are teaspoons, grapefruit spoons, garlic roller, ice cream scoop, pizza cutter, melon baller, different kinds of peelers, and a garlic press and mincer and slicer. And then this one, straws that I use a lot, can opener. These are lemon and lime squeezers, very handy. Apple corer, egg slicer, I use these ice cream scoops for cookies and cupcakes. And then there's like a pie cutter, a slicer, a cherry pitter, a corn husker, an egg ream, a citrus reamer, and hard-boiled egg timer, that sort of stuff. This is the grilling drawer, so this has all of the spatulas and tongs and forks and things, thermometers and such that my husband uses when he grills outside. And this drawer has backup trash bags, because it's right next to the trash can, so that's useful. Backup crappy napkins, and I love these can bands. Here, I'll show you. They go around your, where is it? There it is. And they hold your bag into place. So if you put something really heavy in there, the whole bag isn't going to collapse in. And they last a really long time, but I always have backups. They last about at least a year. And we use our trash cans all the time. This is probably my favorite drawer, and you'll see why. It's my food storage and wrapping drawer. And I have two sizes of aluminum foil, press and seal, cling wrap, parchment paper, wax paper, slow cooker bags. Never use those, but might. These are like used, hefty, 1-zip jumbo bags, because I do a lot of freezing. And I always double bag when I freeze, and so these didn't actually touch food, so I just reuse them. Then I have snack Ziplocs, sandwich Ziplocs, quart-size freezer Ziplocs, quart-size storage hefties, and gallon freezer Ziplocs. Then I have a box of straws, these little waxed papers, and this is a little extra space I keep chip clips, which I use for not just clips, but other bagged items as well. Now this is sort of my baking cabinet. So here, I'll do the bottom drawer first. On the bottom drawer I have my rolling pins. I've never used these, but these are like things you slide onto your rolling pin to make it an even distribution. A large Silpat. I have all my cupcake pans, pumpkin cheesecake pans. Here's a big cake pan. This in here is a cookbook holder. This is not a baked item, but it doesn't fit anywhere else. Bought this last year, but we never used it, so I'm hoping we'll use it this year. It's a chicken roaster for your grill. And then I have this little shelf expander thing that I got at the Container Store a long, long time ago. And underneath that, I have a creme brulee pan, square cake pans under that, and then loaf pans in various sizes under that. But I don't use those items very frequently, so that's why they're okay being under that little shelf. And then on this level, I have round cake pans in varying sizes, pie dishes. These you put like over the pie crust if it's starting to get burnt while it's cooking in the oven. Loaf pans, there's a sifter, an extra set of measuring cups just in case, ceramic pie weights, tart pans. This is an extra 6-quart bowl for my large stand mixer. This is like a souffle dish, and then those are beans I use just as pie weights, and you can reuse those, so that's why I keep them, but don't eat them once you use them as pie weights. Then this drawer has our secondary set of silverware, and this was silverware we bought, I believe, at Sam's Club or Costco. When we first moved in together, we were still in college, and it was really cheap, but I mean, it's just because things are cheap doesn't mean they're not going to last a long time, and it's great to have backup set of things. Like, especially if I'm going to have a lot of people over and I don't want to use all of our nicer silverware, during the cooking process, sometimes you need a spoon or a fork or something. We'll use this. And we have steak knives. These are little like serving things that go with this. A bottle opener. This is like a champagne wine saver. And salad tongs. And then I like to keep my knives in a drawer. I don't like them on the counter. It just makes me nervous, and also I don't really like to look at knives, really. So I just like how they make these in drawer things. So I keep all of our knives in here. Kitchen scissors. These are herb scissors. I do grow herbs in the summer outside. And then I have my sharpener, my knife sharpener, and a couple of extra chopsticks, which I mentioned in my pantry video that I use sometimes for things other than sushi. So there's that. And then here's my corner cabinet, which was featured in my lining my corner cabinet video, but I'll just go over it again in case you didn't see that. These are Lazy Susans, newly lined. I have Dutch ovens in varying sizes. See how they nicely rotate. This is like a ceramic covered pot. That's a cast iron low covered pot. And then I have colanders, mesh colanders, more colanders, pasta drainer. This is a microwave vegetable steamer, and then a salad spinner in 2 sizes. So, and then in the corner here, on top of my counter, this is our single serve coffee tea maker. It's by Keurig. Love it. Use it all the time. And we just got this a couple months ago. Maybe, well, I guess it was like 4 months ago now. I love it. I always like to keep little mugs out that match whatever the holiday is. So it's still February, so I have my Valentine's Day things out. And then I have this little bowl with my different K-cups in it, and I don't really like the storage of this, but I haven't quite figured out how to store them yet, so that's a work in progress. Then we have our phone, pad and paper, then I have a fruit bowl and a garlic bowl and a plant and a little bear that says born to shop, forced to cook. Ain't that the truth? That little corner cabinet's kind of weird. I'm not going to open it because it's kind of messy. Well, now that I said that, I'll kind of have to open it. Whoop! My tumbler fell over. I just have kind of odds and ends in there. I haven't quite figured out what to put in here. It's just sort of bonus storage right now. Then up here is, I'm going to show you this first. Well, no, I'll show you. Okay. So, sorry, indecisiveness. So up here, well, stay open, is our everyday china that I bought maybe 2 years ago. It's by Villeroy and Bach, and I believe it's the Tuscany print. Doesn't say, but I will verify that. But I think it's so pretty. Blue and yellow, just such bright, friendly colors. This is a mug my sister-in-law gave me that I use a lot for tea. So I keep our everyday china in here, and then these things are Martha Stewart collection again from Macy's. And I like having little white glass dishes in different sizes because I use them for everything. Then up there I have my Corningware dishes, and those have lids. They're inverted, but the lids have little knobs on them. And then bowls that I'm not using right now for different holidays. Right now I have these blue flower ones out from the Martha Stewart collection, but I'll put out those and this when it gets to spring, and then those other ones when it's fall, etc. We got our cute little sink here. Got my little plant, soap and lotion, paper towels. I keep my sponges in this little basket because I like things to be pretty. This is a bamboo dish rack that desperately needs to be oiled. I always keep a bar towel out. I don't know. Oh, I know why. Because I have this dish mat. I don't like those plastic dish mats. They're just ugly and I don't like them. So I have this cloth one, but it doesn't go all the way under this. So when I have utensils drying in the utensil bin, I'll slide that under there. But otherwise, it's just there. And I use these little things to like wipe up water and stuff that I spill all over the sink and the floor when I'm washing dishes. Oh, I totally forgot to show what was in these drawers. This is my tea drawer. Yay! I'm a big tea person. So it's a whole bunch of kinds of tea, teacups, and then this is the bin I use for all my water bottles, and a lot of them are in the dishwasher right now, but I have a lot. These are my favorite lately, these glass ones, which are by Life Factory. I like those a lot. I also like the Clean Canteen ones, but I think glass is good. Let's drink out of glass. And then in this bottom one, somebody asked to see this. This is my Tupperware drawer. Now these are all plastic, Ziploc and Glad, disposable Tupperwares. And this is all the stuff I mainly use when I'm giving things to other people. So, they don't have to feel like they have to give it back. Then I also have a little Ziploc bag of forks and knives and things from like takeout places. but I use mostly glass storage for my own self, and I have a different drawer for that. But you can see I have different sizes, and I keep it all over here instead of with my glass stuff, because then it's right by the Ziploc bags and Glad wrap and stuff like that. So it's easy for people. My family comes over for parties a lot, and they know where all this stuff is, and they can just help themselves to leftovers and get the containers and things they need. And then I keep backup kitchen towels in here. So in the back, those Williams-Sonoma ones were ones I had bought about 7 years ago for our old condo. I used them until we moved here, and I bought new towels. And so now I just use them as sort of like kitchen rags. And then these microfiber cloths I use specifically to dry dishes. And then I always have decorative towels for whatever holiday it is, Valentine's Day right now. And these are those little bar rags I was talking about, but for different holidays I have them in different colors. This cabinet here houses all my cutting boards. Don't know if you can see in there, but I haven't figured out what to put up there. There's just some, those are like cleaners for a wine decanter. But I have different size cutting boards, and I even label them because I'm that kind of person. This drawer's another kind of bonus drawer. I have flower food. These are flower scissors that I use just to cut flowers. A mushroom cleaner, and then some backup sponges. And then under my sink, fun stuff. I have these little bins. They remind me of the bins you buy for college to put your shampoo and stuff in to walk to the shower. But I got those at the Container Store. I've had them for a really long time. I believe they still sell them. And in this one I put, dirty towels and dirty dish mats and my watering can. This one has cleaning supplies that are just for the kitchen. I've mentioned this in other videos, but I like to keep cleaning supplies specifically for certain rooms in those rooms, so I never have to go like running around for things. So there are those, and I'm not really going to go into detail on that. This is cute. I gave this to some of my family members as stocking presents. It's called an Alligetter, and it has a little light, and it's like get things out of your dishwasher disposal from behind your stove and stuff. Believe it or not, that happens to us a lot, so it's a good thing. And then here's even more sponges, plastic gloves. We have a reverse osmosis filter. That's what that spigot is right there. So that takes up a whole bunch of room in here, but it's perfect because I don't need that space. So that big tank and those filters, that's all for the reverse osmosis. Here's the dishwasher detergent I use. And then there behind that is a little tub of dishwasher disposal, kind of like a, what do they call it? A freshener, disposal freshener. Got Williams-Sonoma. Then here's where I keep the dish drying towel that I'm using at the moment on this little hook. And I keep my kitchen gloves. Love these. These are the best kitchen gloves ever. I'll link what they are from the Container Store, of course, but I think I saw them at Bed Bath & Beyond once. They last forever. They fit my hands. They come in different sizes. They're awesome. And to get them to stay on here so they're not like draped on my sink all the time, I just took a chip clip and tied it to some twine and put it on that hook. And these are just those sticky hooks by command that you can get at Target. On this side, I have a little decorative sponge. Those are to clean my clean canteens. This cleaning wand, a microfiber cloth. And behind there, I have drying mats for wine glasses when we have parties. A very small, what is that called? I'm blanking on what you call that. But a very small, what is this called? It's a little dust pan. Oh, dustpan and broom. And extra soap and lotion and extra dish soap. So that's what's in there.